Tonight we want to honor some unsung heroes from Waco High School. These special individuals work as hard as anyone on their campus, and it is time to acknowledge their devotion to Waco High School. First of all, representing the class of 2024 band, we have Sandra Garcia, escorted by her mother, Nora Gonzalez, Father Rodrigo Garcia, grandmother Eva Guzman. Next, Estrella Campos Vasquez, escorted by mother and father, Vanessa Vasquez, and Romero Campos. Ryan Montanez, escorted by mother and father, Netta Diego Costa. Next, Uriel Ramos, escorted by father, Jose Ramos. Representing Waco Junior ROTC, Cadet Sergeant Armand Tatum, escorted by mother Cheryl Batiste. Cadet Sergeant Saul Lawrence, escorted by mother and father Olga and Francisco Lawrence. Cadet Captain Ashley Stevens, escorted by mother Eleanor Stevens and sister Danielle Stevens. Cadet Private First Class Terry Fisher, escorted by First Sergeant Thomas Davis. Cadet Sergeant Ariana Melendez, escorted by mother Lisa Mondego and father Rafael Gonzalez. Cadet Captain Denise Palacios, escorted by mother and father Ulysses and Eric Palacios. Representing the Waco High Real Team. Melanie Coronado, escorted by mom and dad, Syria Coronado, Pablo Coronado, and sister Amelia Coronado.
I asked Austin if he worked with him last night. He said no. Yeah, he was originally supposed to go down to College Station, so he called home and he couldn't make it.
At this time, please give these seniors, for the band, junior ROTC, and dance team a big hand for their work, for what they do at the Waco High School. Congratulations, seniors.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Waco ISD Stadium for another exciting night of Texas high school football. Tonight, the Waco Lions play host to the Midlothian Panthers in a District 4 5A Division I contest. The Panthers come in with a record of 2-1 on the year under the direction of their head coach, Doug Wendell, who's in his 9th season guiding the Panthers' football fortunes. He's got 54 wins against 37 losses in that time. Overall in his career, he has 70 wins and 64 losses. He started out at Eustis and also spent 4 years in Ardmore, Oklahoma before taking the job at Midlothian. The Waco Lions, meanwhile, under the direction of Lyndon Helt, it's his 3rd season guiding the Lions football fortunes. 3-20 is his record. The Lions come in at 1-2 on the season, splitting their 2 non-district games, winning against Southwest from Fort Worth 35-32, but then losing at W.T. White 30-12. They lost their first district game last week, 17-14 to Granbury. The Waco ISD,
will be presented at
or the
midfield.
Waco High
Please
Junior
place the
ROTC
center
is
of
about
the
to present the colors at the
Fans
middle
and
at the
players,
middle of the
please.
field. So let's join our
The
stadium
Waco
announcer,
High
George
Army
Snookhouse.
Junior ROTC is under the direction of Command Sergeant Major Willie Jones and First Sergeant James Hart and Thomas Davis. The Lions Battalion holds the highest rating a junior ROTC can have as an honor unit with distinction. The unit mission is to motivate young people to become better citizens. The colors are being presented by the Waco High Junior ROTC Color Guard, consisting of right guard, Cadet Captain First Ashley Stevens, American flag, Cadet Sergeant Ariana Melendez, Texas flag, Cadet Captain Denise Palacios, United States flag, Cadet Captain Jarvis Wilson, left guard, Cadet Captain Saul Lawrence. Again, we ask that both teams and fans please face the center of the field for the presenting of the colors. At this time, we'll have the playing of the national anthem by the Waco High School Band. Thanks to all for honoring our flag this great visit.
We mentioned that the Midlothian Panthers came in with a record of 2-1. They split their non-district games, losing to Arlington Seguin in the opener 21-7, then coming back to beat Ennis 32-17. Last week they started district play at home with a 35-26 win over Colleen Shoemaker. Captain's about to meet at midfield with our officials for tonight. Our officials are out of the Waco chapter. Our referee will be Brad Strickland. The umpire is Scott Hamby. The head linesman is Rhett Williams. The line judge, Eric Reinhart. The back judge is Brian Thomas. The field judge, Jarrell Proctor. And the side judge is Justin Gouldsby. The Waco captains are Robert Wireman, number 14, number 21, Keyshawn Waits, number 27, Joseph Bedford, and number 80, Romeo Orta.
Waco High has won the toss, deferred their option to the second half.
So Waco High will take their choice at the second half. Midlothian says
will receive.
they want the football, and they'll be going from right to left on your TV screen here in this first quarter of play. Alongside myself this Friday night is Hal Harris and our statistician Paul Comer. Hal, what do you think about this contest?
Well, you're going to see a lot of running going on tonight. As Midlothian, they'll run the ball about 70% of the time. The rushing attack's led by their fullback, Michael Garber, with 249 yards on the year. When they go to there, though, they've got a Clemson commit named Bryant Wesco, number 19, who has 17 catches for 183 yards and 4 touchdowns on the year. On Waco High, their rushing attack will be led by 2 individuals, LZ Amos with 295 yards on the season and Mason Smith-Welcome 229 yards. And Marcus Chandler is their leading receiver with 8 catches, 205 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Nice night to play football in the state of Texas. The game time temperature is 79 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. We have an east breeze at only about 5 miles per hour. It's not going to affect the game whatsoever.
Looks like Bryant Wesco, number 19, along with Ramon Parham, are deep at their 5-yard line for the kick.
Alberto Rodriguez approaches and kicks. Gets it toward the near sideline. Keeps it away from Wesco up to about the 29-yard line. Is as far as he's going to bring it, and that's where the Midlothian Panthers will start the offense.
Jamel Dudley Johnson, number 18 for Waco High on the tackle.
Give you that Midlothian offense. Their center is A.J. Silver. Their guards are Andreas Guardian and Marcus Soto. The tackles are Noah Best and Cameron Richmond. The quarterback is the coach's son, Drew Wendell. He has Michael Garber in the backfield with him. Matter of fact, they're going to go with 2 running backs to start the game. Garber's number 9 to his left. Running back to his right is number 2, Slater Callahan. We have a false start to start the game, so a penalty of 5 yards on Midlothian. They're already behind the sticks, Hal.
Yeah, their right guard blew off the line a little too quick.
Takes it back to the 24. 1st and 15. Handed off, or fake the handoff. Passes intended for Wesco and the flat. We expect to see a lot of that possibly tonight.
Absolutely. They're going to go to him as much as they can on that particular kind of route. Jamel Dudley Johnson in on the defense for Waco High.
Brings up 2nd down and 15. Wesco's one of those players you got to always know where he is. Also keep an eye on number 88. That's their tight end, Cole Tompkins. He's a favorite target of the quarterback as well. Almost intercepted. Stepping in front of that one was Keyshawn Waits, and he almost took that to the house.
If he'd held on to it, it was a touchdown for sure.
He certainly had that one figured out.
And the defensive line for Waco, you have Jordan Foley, Javon Bryant, and Jamie Dukas in the defensive line.
3rd and 15. Watch the bottom of your screen. That's where Wesco is. They're looking to the right. They throw that way, and it's complete and going to be just enough for the first down. It appears up to the 39-yard line, getting the pass out to Zach Brown.
Isaiah Livingston in on the tackle. Waco High is giving some room on these receivers. They have a lot of speed, and they've got to adjust for it.
First down of the game. First completion of the game for Drew. Handoff goes to the running back. Garber gets it up to about the 43 before he is met there by LZ Amos.
And Alex Gonzalez also helped in on that tackle.
Pick up about 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6. Wendell with a split backfield behind him. Once again, gives it to Garber. And Garber gets it across the 45 up to about the 47-yard line.
Jalen Good wrapping him up. The linebackers for Waco High tonight will be number 9, O'Shawn Neal, number 6, LZ Amos, number 20, Jalen Good, and number 25, Alex Gonzalez.
Brings up a 3rd down and 1. They mark it at the 48. 5-yard pickup for Garber on that last play. Garber again has it straight up the middle, right up the hash mark to the 30, to the 25 before he's finally tripped up and falls down at the 22-yard line.
Safety Jamal Dudley Johnson in on the tackle.
Pick up a 26 on the play for Garber and another first down for the Midlothian Panthers. Garber just took that one straight up the gut. Got in behind the blocks of A.J. Silver and Andreas Guardian. Take the handoff, looking to pass to the right, throws across the middle to the 1 yard line, is complete once again. Taking the catch in is Zach Brown.
Isaiah Livingston in on the defense. That was a great catch. That ball was really low right at his feet.
Going to mark it at the 1 yard line. A 25 yard, I'll make that a 21 yard pickup on the play. First and goal at the 1. Garber has the ball, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 4th touchdown of the season for Michael Garber. Gives Midlothian a 6-0 lead with the try for point to come.
Tyson Williams, number 26, to attempt the extra point. The holder will be Colin Shannon.
Kick is on the way, and it is good. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Midlothian is on the board. They lead the Waco Lions 7-0. 8 plays, 71 yards in 2 minutes and 49 seconds. For Midlothian to take the lead.
Well orchestrated offensive series there by Midlothian. Going back deep for Waco High to receive this kickoff will be number 1, Reggie Lewis, along with 10, Amias Irwin. Tyson Williams will be kicking it off for Midlothian.
Well, the Waco Lion defense missed the opportunity when they could not stop Midlothian on 1st and 15 when they got behind the chains.
Right.
You need to get a defensive
Right.
stop anytime
and
you
they,
get your
and
opponent
they had
behind the
that
chains.
interception
Yeah.
in their hands, and
Yeah.
that would have been a touchdown had
Sure
he
enough.
held on to it. It was clear
Yeah.
field.
Ball's going to go into the end zone. So the Lions will take it at their 25-yard line for the first time offensively. Set that Waco offensive line for you. The center is Rayshawn Tolliver. The guards are DeAndre Smith and Kelvin Young. The tackles, Dante Ward and Jonathan Jackson. R.J. Young's the quarterback. Got Mason Smith welcome in the backfield with him. He's got 4 receivers to choose from. Fumbles the snap and just is on his knees when he picks it up. He's going to lose 5 yards back to the 20.
Unforced error there on the first play. They do need to respond here and get a long drive going.
So now they're behind the chains on their first play from scrimmage. Wireman will be the wide receiver to the near side. Chandler and Reggie Lewis are the receivers on the far side. Lewis goes in motion, blocks for Smith Welcome, who is brought down as he gets to the 20-yard line. He was on top of a tackler whenever he hit the ground, so he never was down, and he manages to squirt his way up to about the 22-yard line.
Jack Ashley, number 34, in on the tackle.
Actually, they gave him 3 yards to the 23.
Defensive line for Midlothian, Braden Smith, Jack Ashley, DeMarco Doctor, and Cam Whitener will be in the defensive line tonight.
3rd and 12, normally a passing down. Young has the ball go through his hands, can't pick it up. It's recovered. Well, still loose. Finally picked up and brought down to the 2-yard line. Picked up by number 34, Jack Ashley, a defensive end. And a big break for Midlothian. Well, they just kept fumbling and bumbling and kicking the ball until Ashley finally was able to pick it up. Looked like his knee went down at the 4-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So Midlothian gets the ball with 7:41 left to go in the first quarter. They have a 7-0 lead, and they're at point-blank range, 1st and goal at the Waco 4. Looking to pass, throws it to the far corner. Leap and grab by Brown is good for the touchdown.
Outstanding catch by number 9. Number 21 in on the defense for Waco High. Keyshawn waits, but that ball was thrown perfectly.
Well, that was just far too easy for the Panthers. Now they get their chance to add the extra point. Once again, it's Tyson Williams, the senior kicker, and to try to add on the point, and does successfully. 7:35 left to go first quarter. Midlothian has extended its lead to 14-0 on a one-play, 4-yard drive that took a grand total of 6 seconds.
Well, the offense is going to have to come back up there and settle down and just play Waco High football. Calm down. They can block. They've got the players. It really just looked like the quarterback on that last series just took his eye off the football, to be honest with you.
Yep. Waco only had the ball for 1:30 and just could not hold on to it. A couple of fumbled snaps. One of those ended up turning into a turnover.
Got Reggie Lewis, number 1, going back deep for the kickoff, along with number 10, Amias Irwin. Tyson Williams will be kicking it off for Midlothian.
Good contingent of fans have shown up for the game from the south side of Dallas, Midlothian. Irvin will take it in at the 5-yard line. Looks to set up the wall, finds a little bit of a crease, gets it up to the 25, but that's about it, maybe the 26-yard line, where Waco High will get their second opportunity.
Jack Ashley in on the tackle on the kickoff.
There you see Amias Irvin looking for the hole on the replay there. Well, Waco just needs to settle down offensively and hold on to the football. Handoff goes to Mason Smith. Welcome. He has a good size hole over the right side and takes it for a first down all the way out to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 11 yards from Mason Smith. Welcome.
Tripped up by number 32, Carson Kemp. Nice hole opened up by that offensive line there.
Got good blocks from Tolliver and Young there. Javier Galvin is checked in at a H-back position. Pitch goes to Smith. Welcome. Got a pulling guard leading the way. Gets it up to about the 41-yard line for a gain of 4.
James Day, number 15, on the tackle.
Good job by Rayshawn Tolliver. Get out and lead some of the blocking there out of his center position. 2nd and 7 across the way.
Cade Watson, number 46, is in the defensive line as a replacement, along with number 15, James Day, as one of the linebackers, as they're already substituting here in the first quarter.
Wireman started in motion, and now we're going to have a false start against the Lions. Back them up again.
Offense, number 52, 5 yards. Second down.
How can the center have a false start? He's the one that starts everything. 2nd and 12. Back at the 36.
The defensive secondary for Midlothian is number 5, Zach Washington, along with number 30, Colin Johnson, number 21, Roman Parham, and Jasper Webb, defensive backs.
Looking to pass. Flips it out in the flat to this running back, Mason Smith. Welcome. He'll get it to the 41-yard line. They'll get back the 5 yards they just lost, but they just basically lost it down.
Colin Cope, number 54, on the tackle.
Notice at 71, Jonathan Jackson has checked into the offensive line at the right tackle spot.
Number 4, Bo Wendell, is in at linebacker for Midlothian.
Looking to pass, throws it across the middle, it's knocked away. Intended for Marcus Chandler. Getting a hand on it, though, was Xavier Killeran. So the Lions in a punting situation here.
Bryant Wesco is going back, Lark, take this punt for Midlothian.
Do what you can to kick it out of bounds. Keep it away from that guy, if you can.
Jamon Moore's the kicker for Waco High.
Picks up the low snap and has it blocked. That'll be Midlothian's ball no matter who recovers it. I believe it was number 54, Colin Kobe, who got in to block the kick. And once again, Midlothian's going to have a very short field to work with. They get the ball with 4:52 left to go in the first quarter.
Well, two costly turnovers so far, really deep in Waco High territories, really put them behind the 8 ball here early in the first quarter.
They had the ball for 2:43 on that possession. Midlothian once again with a short field, starting this one at the Waco 16-yard line. Handoff goes to Slater Callahan. First carry for Callahan on the night, gets it down to the 12-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play.
O'Shawn Neal wrapping him up and bringing him down to the turf.
Last week against Colleen Shoemaker, Midlothian just went with a 1-back set, so the defense is seeing a little bit of a different set here with the 2-back set compared to what they saw on video from last week. Fake the handoff, looking for the corner of the end zone, wide open, and making the catch for the touchdown is Wesco.
That's the Clemson commit, and he was wide open there in the corner. Great throw by the quarterback window for the touchdown.
We remind our fifth graders that you need to report to the north end zone, the schoolhouse up where the line end zone is. We do the fastest fifth grader here in about 4 minutes.
Point after attempt
Tyson
on its
Williams.
way and good. Oh, Midlothian has a 21-0 lead with 4:09 left to go in the first quarter as they only have to go 16 yards and do it in 2 plays. Only took 43 seconds off of the first quarter clock to score their 3rd touchdown of the game.
It's a big ask for your defense when you're pinning them inside their own 20-yard line and to ask them to stop a really good team. Offense is going to have to play some flawless football here. Try to slowly plod and get back into this ball game. There's still plenty of time on the clock. We're still in the first quarter.
Need to put together a long, sustained drive here just to establish that your offense can move the football and give your defense a rest.
Reggie Lewis along with Amias Irwin deep for Waco High. Tyson Williams will be kicking off, Midlothian number 26.
You can't miss him with those fuchsia pink shoes, can you?
You cannot.
Must also play soccer, you bet. Pop it up toward the far sideline. It will go out of bounds at the 30. So the penalty will, for the kick out of bounds, will move the ball to about the 35-yard line where Waco High will set up shop.
Best starting field position of the night so far for Waco High.
Ball is going to be started at the 35-yard line. That will be first and 10 for the Lions.
Right now, it's just establish your offense, get a couple of first downs. Chandler and Lewis will be the wide receivers to the left. LZ Amos, the running back in the backfield, and now we have a false start once again. Waco High's behind the chains.
Offense, number 1, 5 yards, first down.
Reggie Lewis apparently trying to get a quick start down the field. At least that's the one that the officiating crew picked out. There was about 3 or 4 he could have given those numbers. Now Lewis comes to the near side. The trip receivers to the right. Handoff, though, goes to Amos. He'll cut back inside and has some running room across the 40 and does a nice little twirl to get him up to the 44.
Carson Kemp holding on for dear life, bringing him down, number 32.
He picked up 14 on the play, which will bring up 2nd and 1 at the 39, and that's what we expect to see anytime LZ Amos is in the game to carry the football.
Waco High's offensive line, they are big enough to push people around. They have plenty of girth up front.
Amos has carried the ball 38 times now in the year for 238 yards. But he plays both ways, so only gets some spot movement in on the offensive side. Throwing the flat to Chandler. Gets a block from Reggie Lewis and takes the ball into Midlothian territory at the 49-yard line.
Now Torrey Burnett tackling him out of bounds, but not after first down.
12-yard pickup on the pitch to Marcus Chandler. Second first down of the game for the Waco High offense. Robert Wireman is wide to the near side. Joined on this near side by Michael Garner, but they'll hand it straight up the middle to Amos. And Amos will find his way up to the 47-yard line.
Brought down by number 80, DeMarco Doctor, along with number 74, Junior Kelly.
Gain of 3 on the play to the 46. He's up 2nd and 7. Coaching staff getting the play in with about 15 seconds left on the play clock. Young hands it to Amos. Gets around trying to get around the edge. Unable to do so. Maybe gets a couple of yards out of it to the 44, but that's it.
44, Xavier Kelleron slowed him up, and then Conlon Johnson, number 30, put him down to the turf.
Brings up 3rd and 5 from the 44. Amos remains the running back. Young had 2 receivers to get that to. It was either going to be Garner or Lewis. I think it was really intended for Lewis, and Garner just got in the way.
He did get, yeah. Lewis was about 5 yards behind him, and they just happened to be passing at the same time. unfortunately. Brings up 4th down.
Offense did pick up 1 first down in this series.
There's nobody deep for Midlothian on this punt.
Good snap. Punt quite possibly might roll into the end zone, and does. Midlothian gets the ball with 1:24 left in the first quarter. They lead at 21-0.
With Midlothian getting a big lead here in the first quarter, they are playing a lot of players on defense so far in the first quarter. I've counted 17 players have been on the field.
Wow.
On the defensive side.
Well, LZ Amos back in his linebacker spot on defense after playing that series offensively. Midlothian has brought in a new quarterback and a new running back. That's David Aborasati with the carry.
Tyrone Sumter bringing him down with a good shoestring tackle.
Gets 9 yards on the play out to the 34. The new quarterback is Colin Shannon, a senior. Fake the handoff. Shannon keeps it. We'll have the first down to the 31.
Jalen Good with the tackle.
Quarterback number 6 that time, that is Shannon. First down,
2 yards on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 at the Midlothian 31. Also in the backfield now, you've got number 18, Jackson Pope, and number 22, Nick King. Fake the handoff. Shannon's going to be dropped for a loss.
Jamion Dugas. Great tackle, great play.
All the way back to the 21. 10-yard loss on the play.
6 foot, 215-pound sophomore defensive lineman who's playing defensive end tonight.
2nd down and 20.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
And that will be the end of our first quarter of play, with Midlothian on top of the Waco Lions by a score of 21-0. Got a great feature at the break here, as we will find out who the fastest 5th grader is and Waco ISD. We'll turn it over to our stadium announcer, George Snookhouse.
Ready to go here. I think that's Coach Smith down there fixing to give them the start here in just a second. We all lined up down there. And there they go. Now we have the guys coming next. About to get them all lined up here, ready to go. Here they go. It's a tight race here, tight race. All right, give these guys a hand, guys and girls there.
Outstanding job as we find out here in a few moments who our fastest 5th graders were. Had Rodney Smith and Ed Trocum down there on the field officiating things. But I'm sure there's a couple of coaches from the high school level looking for that one youngster that was on the outside lane. He got there in a hurry.
He'll be calling them tonight after the ball game.
get ready for the second quarter of play. Midlothian facing a second down and 20 at their own 21-yard line. They continue with that second string backfield. Fake the handoff. Shannon pitches it to Aborasati, and Aborasati is going to get yardage out to the 40-yard line and pick up of almost 20 on the play, giving 19.
Jalen Good bringing him down, number 20, after a long run.
He's up 3rd and 1. Get some nice downfield blocking there from number 17, Drew Longoria. Straight up the gut goes Nick King. King's up to the 45-yard line for a first down.
Alex Gonzalez in the linebacker position, bringing him down.
There you see our fastest fifth graders. Our female winner. Pass is incomplete. Trying to get that out.
Miles Irwin was in on the defense.
Well, that was Jackson Pope. He tried to get that one too. King once again on the carry. Up to the 49-yard line, a pickup of 4 for Nick King.
He was tripped up by Alex Gonzalez.
Up to the 49-yard line where it's 3rd down and 6. Shannon gives it to King one more time. He gets it into the Waco territory up to the 48-yard line for a pickup of 3, but it's going to bring up a 4th and 3.
Once again, Alex Gonzalez on the tackle.
The tackle that time was number 90, Coley, and it helps assisting with number 45, Gonzalez. 4th down and 2.
Chance here for the Waco High defense to bow up and stop them on this 4th down play, get great field position.
Shannon keeps it and has the first down. Gets it up to the 42-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Bryant in on the tackle, number 88. Looks like number 21 may be down for Waco High.
Injured timeout.
Keyshawn Waits.
He's done a good job up to this point. Hopefully it's nothing more than a cramp. Waco training crew out to take care of him. There you see a good shot of the scoreboard here at Waco ISD Stadium.
So far, Waco High hasn't really been substituting anybody on their defensive side of the football. Yeah, 21 just had a cramp. Waits. And
yep. Comes to the sideline on his own power. Trying to work off the Charlie horse. First and 10 from the Waco 42 for Midlothian.
We do have Xavier Davis, number 49, at the no-score position right now.
Looking to pass. Shannon gets flushed from the pocket. Fires it out of bounds.
Good pressure applied by the defensive line of Waco, and there was nobody covered, and the quarterback made the right decision, just threw it out of bounds. Lived to play another down.
He's given away to the starter, Drew Wendell, started the game. I believe this is the second action of the year for Shannon. He saw action against Ennis on the option. Decides to keep it instead of pitch it. And gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Jalen Good on the tackle.
He's up a 3rd down and 10.
Wouldn't be shocked if they tried to go to their stud receiver, Bryant Wesco, here on 3rd and 10.
He's the receiver at the bottom of your screen. He is looking to pass. Flush from the pocket. Now gets rid of it, and it's almost intercepted. Coming up from the secondary, Isaiah Livingston almost picked that one off.
Jalen Good putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback on that play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 9.
And they're going to run the football. Not going to pass. Goes to the far side flat, and it's to Brown, but he's out of bounds when he comes down with the football. And that will turn the ball over on downs.
Defending on the play was Isaiah Livingston, making sure he wasn't going to come back into the field of play. Nice catch, though, by the receiver. That's the first defensive stop tonight for Waco High.
Comes with 8:42 left to go in the second quarter. Waco maybe with their best field position of the night to start a drive at their own 41-yard line. R.J. Young has the snap go off his hands behind him, and he'll just fall on it for a loss back to the 31. That's a loss of 10.
Those negative plays are hard to overcome for Waco High on their way they play their offensive football. They're more of a grind and pound. Couldn't tell if that snap just went right over his head or if it just went through his hands.
Reggie Lewis will join Marcus Chandler as the receivers on the near side. Pass goes underneath to Mason Smith. Welcome. He'll get it up to the 35-yard line for about a 4-yard gain.
Colin Kobe was in there first, number 54.
3rd and 16 at the 34. Mason doing what he can to get as many yards out of that. Panthers draped all over him. Play brought in with about 10 seconds left on the play clock. Young's going to get sacked. Just could not get away. And really didn't have anybody to get the ball to.
Colin Kobe, 54, bringing him down.
Way back to the 29-yard line, a loss of 5 on that sack. Ends up a 4th and 21.
Jamie and Moore, number 19, to punt the ball for Waco High.
To nobody.
To nobody. No one's going back.
Not going to risk the injury.
Delay game. 5 yards. 4th down.
That'll move him back to the 29, or actually to the 24. What little breeze we had to start the evening has died down, so that won't affect the punt any. Does get this one off. Takes a Waco roll toward the 50-yard line. That's where it will stop. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to go first half. Midlothian with a 21-0 lead. And has the football at midfield.
23-yard punt for Waco High.
Good look at the youngsters on the Waco High bench there. Robert Wireman, along with King Townsend, number 16.
The third possession out of 5 that has started inside the Waco 50-yard line.
They bring the starting quarterback back in. He gets it out to Welco, up to the 38-yard line.
Isaiah Levingston on the tackle.
About a 9-yard pickup on the play. Brings up second down and 1 at the 41 officially. Drew Rendell once again has Callahan and that man in the backfield with him, Michael Garber. Garber has the first down. Garber is pretty much the guy that carries the load in the running game for Midlothian.
Jalen Good in on the tackle. Number 41 in on the game for Waco High, Brian Daniels at right defensive end.
8-yard pickup on that last play for Garber. Gives him a 1st and 10 from the 33. Handoff goes to Callahan, trying to get it around the right side. He's going to be stopped for no gain at the 33.
LZ Amos in on the tackle. I'm sorry, O'Shawn Neal, number 9 on the tackle.
O'Shawn is one of the leading tacklers for that Waco High defense. Take the handoff to Garber, throws once again to Westco. Westco sidesteps 2 or 3 lines and gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Right there, those moves that he put on those 3 defenders is the reason why he's going to Clemson.
Yeah, that's the reason why D1 schools are looking at him, is those types of moves that once he gets the football, he's a little tough to bring down. His second TD of the night.
We got Tyson Williams, number 26, to try the extra point.
And it is good. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go first half. Midlothian has stretched its lead to 28-0. Took them only 3 plays, make that, 1, 2, 3, make that 4 plays. 4 plays to go 50 yards in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Take a 28-0 lead. Good look at the fans that have made it out for tonight's Waco High game.
Reggie Lewis going back, number 1 for Waco High, along with number 17, Marcus Chandler. His first time to be deep tonight. Tyson Williams, number 26, to kick off for Midlothian.
Well, we said to keep an eye on Wesco right now. 3 catches for 54 yards and 2 TDs.
Yeah, that brings his total to 6 on the year now.
They're going to come down the 20-yard line to Reggie Lewis. He'll get about 11 yards out of it, up to the 31-yard line.
Jack Ashley on the tackle for Midlothian on that kickoff.
Actually, he's made a lot of tackles on kickoffs
I
tonight.
mentioned his name quite a bit tonight.
Good look at Reggie trying to just take it straight up the field. Waco High offensive coordinator Nathan Vogel sending his troops out onto the field. There's the construction crew for Waco High in the stands tonight. A whistle at the snap and a timeout called by Waco High. Apparently there was something they saw there that they didn't like. So Waco uses its first timeout of the night.
They had to call a timeout because they only had 10 guys in the set.
It's a pretty good reason.
That's just an unforced error that
Midlothian has been playing football since 1906. They have a few more losses than wins over that time. A record of 427 against 507 losses and 20 ties back in the days when they still had ties in high school football. Though the school has made 16 trips to the postseason, they have no state championships to show for it. 7 district titles. They were the district champion last year where they went 12-1. They've only had 2 seasons of 10 or more wins. And they've only had 4 winless seasons. That's since 1931. They've been playing football at Midlothian for a while now. But now they've been joined by a second high school there in Midlothian, Midlothian Heritage. Young back to pass, will dump it off to Reggie Lewis. Lewis gets it across the 30, up to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
knocked down by Junior Kelly, number 74.
Two receivers to the near side. Handoff, though, goes in the backfield, and he's swallowed up as soon as he gets the football. I'm sorry, I got mixed out. I got faked out. R.J. Young kept the football.
He was knocked down at the legs there by Xavier Williams, number 44.
There you see R.J. get it up to the 36 for a 2-yard pickup. At the Waco 36-yard line. I think that's the first positive yards that R.J. Young's had tonight. So he's had a couple of fumbles and a couple of sacks. On the pitch to Mason Smith, welcome, waiting for blocks to develop, and gets the first down up around the 42-yard line.
Nice blocking by that offensive line. Zach Washington bringing him down, number 5.
Pick up a 6 on the play.
Waco High has some good running backs. If you can just create a little gap for them to get through, they can go.
Lewis will join Chandler as the wide receivers on the near side. Rolling that way. Young decides to keep it and is upended, twirled down to the ground at the 48-yard line.
Bo Wendell upending the quarterback there. He made the right decision, though. He had a wide open area there. Those guys just closed in on him pretty quickly.
It's always scary when you see your quarterback upended like that. Picked up 5 on the play. Out to the 47. Again, rolling left, going deep, going for Chandler. Chandler has it knocked out of his hands. It's a nice defensive play back there.
Roman Parham, defensive secondary.
He got right in the right position, just knocked it out of the hands of Chandler as it arrived. Really good play. 3rd and 5 on the Waco 47. That's just the 7th pass attempted by R.J. Young tonight. He's completed 4 out of the 7. Once again, the ball is loose. A low snap that's kicked forward, and it's recovered by Midlothian. Getting on the football for the Panthers is Troy Burnett. Second time that the Lions have coughed up the football in this first half. There's 2:18 left to go in the second quarter. Midlothian has a 28-0 lead, and once again they have the ball on a short field. They'll have their number 1 offense out there. Drew Wendell, the quarterback, with Garber as his running back. Fakes the handoff, looking to the left, looking downfield. Brown takes the catch. Well, he rolls out of his hands at the last moment. It was a pretty good adjustment by Brown to come back for that one.
They have got some excellent receivers out there. Yes, he came back on it, had it in his hands, and then when he hit the turf, it popped out.
Brown stays as a receiver on the far side of the field. Westco, the receiver on the near side. Abersabi in the middle over on the far side. Tompkins goes in motion. Decides to run it out of the pocket, gets it out to the 44-yard line.
Sean O'Neill, number 9, knocking him down.
3-yard gain on the play for Wendell.
Brian Daniels coming in to replace Jamion Dukas.
Clock still rolling with 1:40 left to go in the first half. Wendell, 2-step drop, steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle. It's intercepted.
Amias Irwin.
Irwin going the other way with it. Finally knocked out when he gets to about the 41-yard line on the other end of the field. First turnover of the game that goes Waco's way is an interception by Amias Irvin.
Okay, maybe that'll give the offense a spark here and see if they can take it the last 40 yards in the last minute and 20 seconds for a score.
Ball is going to be placed at the 37-yard line of the Panthers and be first and 10 for the Lions.
Great job by Amias Irvin to step in front of that one. There he is. Nice job. Well, that's not Amias. It's somebody else mugging the camera. Brian Daniels.
Best field position tonight to start the series off for Waco High.
From the 37 in enemy territory. Young under a rush, gets out from under it, starts to load up, and then is unloaded on.
Again, Jack Ashley, number 34. They were looking to go for the home run on that play.
Yes, they
All
were.
3 receivers were really deep down the field.
Look at Ashley just chasing down. Mark the ball back at the 38-yard line. A loss of basically, well, it's back at the 37 where they started. No gain on the play. Tries to throw this one in the flat out to Chandler, and it's off target.
Roman Parham defending on the play.
A 3rd and 10. Clock stopped with 41 seconds to go. Waco High does have 2 timeouts remaining. Young, once again, flushed out of the pocket, scrambles up the middle and upended.
Bo Wendell, number 4, defensive secondary, bringing him down.
Timeout.
Midlothian calls a timeout. Got it up to the 34-yard line, a gain of 3.
Young had a couple guys about 5 to 6 yards doing a crossing route that they were open, but he was under a little pressure there. He just probably didn't see him.
Running for your life, it's hard to pick out your receivers
Exactly.
when you're running for your life.
But, 4th and 7, it is doable. And they have to get a touchdown. I'm not sure they really have a field goal kicker that can get it there tonight at least.
Yeah, you were watching during warm-ups, and field goals and extra points was not a strong suit in warm-ups. So the Waco High fans enjoying the nice weather. It's not 105 at the football game after sundown. Waco High going on 4th down. They got nothing to lose here. Young, flush from the pocket to the right side, going to be brought down.
Zach Washington bringing him down from the backside.
48-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So that'll give Midlothian the ball one more time before half with just 26 seconds to go.
I feel pretty confident they're going to air it out.
I do too. From the 38, where's 19? Brown's at the bottom of the screen, 19 at the top. He's looking Westco's way and overthrows him.
Pass intended for number 19, Westco, calls it complete, brings up second down.
Nice, Irwin.
Well, we say he is 6'5", 6'6".
Yes.
Yeah, so you want to throw it a little tall. He can come up with something that's about 8 feet off the ground.
Yeah, defending him is Amias Irwin, who is about 5'7". So, big mixed match.
Wendell takes the snap, throws in the flat, complete to Westco. He's got a little bit of a convoy, and there he goes down the sideline. Stays on his feet. Waco High can't bring him down. He's in for the 6.
He has a lot of speed.
19, that is Westco, touchdown Panthers.
Hard to stop a train. Wesco just takes the little wide receiver screen and busts it down the far sideline. Gets away from Amos and into the end zone. Point after attempt. It's good. 7 seconds remain to our first half of play. And Midlothian has extended its lead to 35-0. That was a drive of 62 yards in just 2 plays and took a grand total of 19 seconds. Again, Midlothian last year went 12-1 on the year, was the district champion.
Reggie Lewis along with Amias Irwin heading back. This one might just be a squib kick
Highly probable.
or a pooch. Tyson Williams will kick off for Midlothian again.
Waco High, as a consolidated school, has been playing football since 1986. That's when they brought together Richfield High School, Jefferson Moore, and Waco High. Put them all in the same building, which is now being demolished and rebuilt. And the other way with the football is Jamie and Moore.
That's going to be the end of the first half.
And Moore will run out the clock, getting it up to the 39-yard line. Waco will go to the locker room and try to regroup as Midlothian has jumped out to a 35-0 lead by halftime. See Moore trying to get around the edge on the return. He gets it up to about the 40-yard line. That'll do it for our first 2 periods of play here at Waco ISD Stadium. Stay tuned. We'll have the halftime performance of the Waco High Band coming your way in just a few moments. Bounce pass almost knocked away from Billups. Gets it over to Edwin.
Waco High School now proudly presents the 2023 Lion Pride Marching Band and Scarlet Line Drill Team. Waco High School is proud to present the Scarlet Line Drill Team under the direction of LaShonda Gaines. Scarlet Line officers are Captain Giselle Talavera, Co-Captain Gabriela Vasquez. Congratulations to the Dancer of the Week, Savannah Torres, and Spirit of the Week, Melanie Coronado. The Scarlet Line Drill Team will be performing a rousing routine to the White Stripes Seven Nation Army. Waco High School now proudly presents the 2023 Lion Pride Marching Band. The 2023 Waco High Band is under the direction of Tyler Sage, Michelle Nelson, and Austin Lemons. Percussion is instructed by Adrian Rodriguez. The color guard is instructed by Michelle Michaelowitz. Visual instructors are Victor Boswell, Spencer Childers, Jeremiah Cabrera, Amber Meeks, and Jordan Meza. Tonight, the Lion Pride Band will be performing their 2023 competition show of Light and Shadow, featuring the music of Stephen Renicky. Drum majors Ryan Montanez and Genesis Romero, is your band ready? Lion Pride Band, take the field in performance. The 2023 Lion Pride Band would like to thank you for your attendance this evening. The band would like to also thank all of our band parents for their incredible work, for their continual support of the fine arts programs in Waco ISD. The band would like to thank all of our Waco ISD school board members and administration, Superintendent Dr. Susan Kincannon, and Waco High Principal Sterling Magruder. Special thanks to Fine Arts Director Larry Carpenter and Administrative Assistant Susan Ramon for their continual support of the Waco ISD Fine Arts. Let's hear it one more time for the 2023 Waco High School Lion Pride Band.
Do you know what sports is?
Yeah?
Yeah? Good for you. Now you can join our all-exclusive sports channel. What kind of sports? All the sports, such as sports, and more sports. Who's playing the sports? You.
Me?
Waco High Lions.
Scan the QR code to follow us on YouTube.
Hope you enjoyed the halftime activities of the Waco High Band. About to start the third quarter here at Waco ISD Stadium with the Waco Trojans trailing Midlothian by a score of 35-0. Looking at some of the first half statistics, they are definitely not in the favor of the Waco High Lions. They have only managed 3 first downs out of 25 offensive plays. They've only gained a grand total of 37 yards, while Midlothian has snapped the ball 31 times on offense and has 242 yards. Of course, a lot of that has to do with turnovers. Waco High has given the ball up a couple of times on fumbles. Midlothian was intercepted one time, but the Lions, of course, not able to turn that into points. Waco High has had the ball offensively just slightly more than Midlothian time-wise. They've had it for 12 minutes and 41 seconds. Midlothian 11 minutes and 19 seconds. Waco High's running game has been stymied as Mason Smith Welcome only 23 yards on 4 carries. Leslie Amos 19 yards on 3 carries. R.J. Young has minus 24 yards thanks to a couple of sacks as well as some fumbles on his part. R.J. Young 4 of 8 passing for 19 yards. 2 of those passes to Mason Smith Welcome for just 9 yards. Sent Marcus Chandler once for 7 yards and Reggie Lewis once for 3 yards. Midlothian, meanwhile, their leading ground gainer, Michael Garber, has only carried the ball 5 times for 44 yards. Drew Wendell, the quarterback's carried it 1 time for 3 yards. Wendell is throwing the ball tonight is 7 of 12 for 157 yards. 4 of those have gone to their outstanding wideout, Bryant Westco. 4 catches for 116 yards and 3 touchdowns. Well, that's the story at halftime statistically. Waco Lions will get the ball first. How the story in the second half for Waco Lions is to get something going offensively.
They just need to put a solid drive together without any mistakes and just try to get some confidence going in with their group. Got Reggie Lewis back deep along with number 10, Amias Irwin. Take this kick from Tyson Williams, number 26 of Midlothian.
See if they can maybe get a little shot in the arm from special teams here. Next week, the Lions will be on the road at Lake Belton. Midlothian, meanwhile, will be at home against Cleburne. As district play has started for the folks in District 4, 5A Division 1. It's going to come down at the 13 to Amias Irvin. Before he gets to the 25-yard line, he's going to be brought down.
Bo Wendell.
Kick off, turn back number 10, that's Irvin, on defense that time was number 4, that's Bo Wendell.
Replay, you see Amias take it in and
Lions take over the ball,
stop pretty quickly there. From the 24-yard line. Waco High comes to the line of scrimmage. Rayshawn Tolliver, the center, has done a good job most of the night centering the football. Quick pitch inside to Marcus Chandler on the end around. He's going to get it to the 26 with our flags on the play.
Zach Washington pushing him to the ground.
That is considered a forward pass. That's coming back because of the flag. We'll take it back to the 14-yard line on the 10-yard penalty. He's up at 1st and 20. Jay Young sends Wireman in motion, hands it off to Mason Smith. Welcome, and he is clobbered as soon as he gets to the 15-yard line.
He's met right at the line of scrimmage by Torrey Burnett, 42.
Number of passes in on that tackle. We'll bring up 2nd down and 19.
Reggie Lewis in the slot to the left. Tried to flow it underneath to Mason Smith. Welcome, and just not enough juice on that. It's knocked down.
Demario Doctor, number 80, knocking that ball down.
A 3rd down and 19.
And not be a bad time for a screen pass.
Be a good time to get the play in with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Fake the handoff to the motion man, then pitch it out to the motion man. Reggie Lewis gets it up to the 15-yard line. No gain on the play. Well, no first down. And that penalty on the first play from scrimmage put them behind the chains. Can't get back in between them.
Once again, Midlothian is not going to drop anybody deep for this punt.
Deep snap bounces to the punter. He gets it off, though. Ball's going to get into Midlothian territory. Trying to give it a little extra wind there, Amias Irvin down there. Midlothian will get the ball with 9:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They lead 35-0. This is their first possession of the second half.
40-yard punt there.
Stop right there at about the 45. It'll be Wendell at quarterback. Garber is running back. Garber has the football and has good yardage up to midfield. Gain of 5 for Garber.
Tyrone Sumpton, number 8, on the tackle. They've gone just to one wide out. They're just going to try to run the ball straight up. Got a couple of tight ends.
There they go with a 2 wing-back set here. Send one of those in motion, hand it off to the other one coming around the right side. That's Callahan.
Miles Irwin finally knocking him down at the ankles.
Callahan gets it out to the 36, 14-yard gain. Slater Callahan, just 5'6", 160-pound, a senior. Fake the hand. Callahan takes the ball again across the 30 and backs his way down to about the 27-yard line. Pick up a 9 on the play for Callahan.
He's brought down by number 88, Siobhan Bryant. Number 19 coming into the game for Waco, Jamie and Moore. O'Shawn Neal coming off the field.
Take the handoff, the keeper by Wendell.
Alex Gonzalez there on that tackle. They didn't fool anybody on that play.
See if he got the first down. I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brings up 3rd down and 1. Watch the guy at your bottom of your screen. That's Wesco, wide receiver. They hand it straight ahead, though. Garber has the first down and more.
Jalen Good in on the tackle, number 20 for Waco High.
Pickup of 8 on the play to the 19. And another first down as he just grinded out here. Now timeout called as apparently they couldn't get the right play call for the situation here, so they're going to use their first time out of the ball game, or this half.
Looks like Brian Daniels, number 41, is going to be in on this next defensive series. Jamie Dugas is going to be coming out along with Jordan Foley, number 90. 2 different defensive linemen coming in here on this series.
Well, number 1, you need some fresh legs. Number 2, you need to find some guys that can stop these Panthers.
49, Xavier Davis is also going to be in the defensive line for Waco High. Those will be the 2 subs.
We have an announcement from the concession stand. We have 2 tender rolls for $3 and $1 tea. Again,
Drew Wendell, split backfield behind him. Takes the handoff, keeps it, and takes it down to the 14.
Alex Gonzalez, number 25, along with number 21, Keyshawn Waits, bringing them down on the tackle.
They gave him 5 to the 14.
2 tender rolls for $3 and $1 tea.
Straight ahead running. Once again for Garber. He'll get another first down. Third first down of the drive.
Yeah, Alex Gonzalez along with Jamie and Moore bringing them down.
Down to the 8 he goes. Pick up a 6 on that play. Good job of consuming the clock here. Throw in the flat. It's complete to Wesco for his 4th touchdown catch of the night. They lull you to sleep with the run, and then pop you on the pass for the touchdown.
Marco Pillow, number 48, in to try this extra point. Got a different guy trying the extra point, and it looks like he missed it left.
So with 5:47 left to go in the 3rd quarter, Midlothian's lead now is 41-0. as they go 45 yards in 8 plays and took 4 minutes and 8 seconds to get into the end zone on this pass to Bryant Wesco. Wesco now 5 catches for 124 yards, 144 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
He is an elite receiver.
Yes, he is.
Tyson Williams, number 26, to kick off for Midlothian. Reggie Lewis, along with Amias Irwin, are deep for Waco High.
Got about a quarter and a half left of the game, and Waco High's offense only has 3 first downs so far. Pop-up kick is taken out of bounds on the far side by Robert Wireman.
Who's number 14 returning that kick? That was Wireman. Also, he spotted right around, looks like the 32-yard line. First and 10 line.
The Waco High offense looking to get something established here on their second possession of the second half. Hand off to Mason Smith. Welcome. He bounces it outside, leaks over a couple of would-be tacklers, and takes it to the 40-yard line.
Carson Kemp bringing him down on the tackle.
All the way out to the
Nice run.
Yeah, nice little effort here by Mason Smith. Welcome as he goes over the top to the 40-yard line, a pickup of 8 yards. Pass in the flat to Marcus Chandler. Chandler gets it up near the 45. Be enough for the first down.
Depending on the play was David Aldal, number 27.
So it's a gain of 4 to the 44. For the 4th first down of the game for the Waco High offense. Mason Smith, welcome. Cuts it back inside, has running room up the middle into Midlothian territory down to the Panther 39.
James Dave wrapping him up, number 15.
15-yard gain for Mason Smith. Welcome. That may be his longest gainer of the night. And the first time in any drive that the Lion offense has put together 2 first downs. Smith, welcome, now just 7 carries for 47 yards. Pass in the flat to Reggie Lewis. Lewis gets it down to the 33-yard line. Gain of about 6 on that play.
Wrestled down by Carson Kemp, number 32.
Number 32, that is Kemp. It is a second and 4.
Clock moving with 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Mason Smith, welcome, bounces around the edge, finds a little block there and gets it to about the 28-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it. 31. 10 yards.
That'll bring this one back. Take it back to the 43-yard line. The 2nd and 14. Offense again behind the chains. Three receivers to the left. Mason Smith, welcome, tries to cut it back inside. Carries the Panther for a couple of yard gain up to the 42-yard line.
Cade Watson met him right at the line of scrimmage and never let go of him.
3rd and 13 from the 39. We'll make that to 41, pardon me.
In the third quarter, we have somebody that we're going to be reintroducing to you that was a line at one time.
On the roll. Young just throws up a prayer for going to go out of bounds. It was close to Marcus Chandler. Brings up 4th and 13. Clock stopped with 2:37 left to go in the third. Empty backfield. Young rolls left, throws down the sideline, just off the fingertips of Marcus Chandler. Pretty well thrown pass this time.
It was. I think the defender may have got a hand just in Chandler's line of sight. Yeah, it looks like he actually got his hand on the ball, the defender.
All going to go over on downs with 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Waco had it for 3:17 on that particular drive. Maybe their longest possession of the night as time of possession goes. But Midlothian starts off at their own 41-yard line.
They've got their second string quarterback in right now.
And he'll run with it. That's Colin Shannon.
Bryant in on the tackle, number 88 for Waco High.
It's up to the 44-yard line for a gain of 3. Head coach Doug Wendell has kind of kept it close to the vest here in the second half.
Yeah, he's letting a lot of his players play here in the second half to get some experience, because you never know when you're going to need them.
Borisati checked into the backfield late. He goes in motion, but the handoff went. We got a whistle at the snap. And did Panthers called a timeout before the play clock ran out.
They had a little confusion going on trying to get players on the field, and that's going to happen when you're substituting with your second string players that need some experience.
Yeah, as freely as they have been. Let's take this opportunity to recognize the folks from Leaping Lions Production, our crew tonight here at Waco ISD Stadium. They include Josh Pena, Ivan Martinez, Comandre Rubel, Chris Chapman, and Jarvis Wilson. Thank you guys and gals for your work tonight. In the direction of their instructor, Will Burney. Second and 7. Shannon hands it off to Nick King.
Tripped up in the secondary by number 18, Jamal Dudley Johnson.
King gets the first down and gets it into Waco territory down to the 44. From one 44 to the other 44, that's about 12 yards.
Brian Daniels, number 41, coming in for number 55 for Waco Hall, coming in for Dugas.
Now Waco High calls a timeout because they didn't have enough players on the field on defense. That comes with 1:05 left to go in the third quarter. Again, next week, Waco High goes on the road where they will play at Lake Belton. Lake Belton taking on Shoemaker tonight in league play. Midlothian Panthers, meanwhile, will return home next week where they'll take on the Cleburne Yellow Jackets. Now everybody thinks they have the right guys on the field. Handoff goes to Borasati. He's got lots of room on the left side. A little misdirection play there.
O'Shawn Nail with the tackle, number 9.
Picks up a first down to the Waco High 27-yard line. Three-yard pickup there for Borasati. On the keeper, Shannon's going to be swarmed under by a bunch of red ants, it looks like.
Ryan and Good in on the tackle for Waco High.
No gain on the play for Shannon.
Xavier Davis, number 49, in at nose guard.
2nd and 10 from the 27.
Jamie Moore coming off, being replaced by
Panthers
LZ Amos. Waco High substituting quite frequently now on defense.
Panthers get the play off before the start of the end of the third quarter, but a procedure call is going to probably be the last thing we see in the third quarter here. Get the call from Brad Strickland.
Start the clock on by line.
Well, they asked for 3 seconds to be put back on the game clock, but they'll start the clock. There, they start the clock now, and that will run off the last 3 seconds. And we will head to the fourth quarter with the Midlothian Panthers on top of Waco High by a score of 41-0.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ivan Martinez. I'm here with Will London, III. What was it like to compete so early at a young age?
It was one of those feelings that I was really nervous being young, but, I had a job to do, and I wanted to go out there and get it done. So I had to, kind of grow up really fast and go to my older teammates for guidance and get the job done.
And how does it feel like to be here back at Waco?
Oh, it's always a great feeling to come back home, get to see my family, the childhood friends I grew up with, come back and visit Waco High School I went to and graduated from, and just see all the kids that's growing up and I get to watch on the field today.
And to students with big goals, what do you want to tell them?
Just to stay focused, keep your head up, always keep going. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs that you go through, but never give up.
And the fastest fifth grader, what is something that you want to, just say something to them?
Go out here, have fun, look at the person next to you, and just try to beat them.
Well, looking at the person next to you, I think I could beat you in a race, bro.
Let's line it up, man.
Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Will London III. Will was a 3-year track and field veteran at Waco High School, was a 2015 graduate, accomplishing numerous accolades during his prep career. He was a protected 5A state runner-up in 400 meters with a time of 47.47 seconds in 2015. Also a 400-meter bronze medal winner at the state track meet in 2014 with a time of 47.66 seconds. He also competed in numerous events outside of UAL competition, including winning
400-meter title at the 2015 Texas Meter Champion and was named the 2015 Texas Amateur Athletic Federation Male Athlete of the Year. After graduating from Waco High, Will continued his track and field career at Baylor University under the direction of legendary coach Clyde Hart. At Baylor, he flourished under Coach Hart's direction, would eventually become the school record holder in the 400 meters. He was a 7-time NCAA Big 12 indoor and outdoor champion and a graduate in 2019. Will also competed in the U.S. Olympic team trials in 2016 and 2020. Will had the tremendous opportunity to be a member of the 2020 USA men's track and field team in the Tokyo Olympic Games, where he served as an alternate on the 4x400 meter mixed relay. He was also medaled in numerous World Athletic Championships, including the 2017 and 2019 International Amateur Athletic Federation World Championships, and is currently an active member of the 2023 USA Track and Field roster. Lion fans, please welcome back Mr. Will London III to the Waco ISD community. We're so proud of all you accomplished. Congratulations, Will. Proud to be a Lion.
Former Lion Will London being honored between the third and fourth quarter here at Waco ISD Stadium as we get ready for the last 12 minutes of action. On the reverse, they hand it off to Aborisati. Gets it back in between the chains after the penalty.
20 good in on the tackle.
Got it up to the 27-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Pass in the flat. Completed and also unloaded.
Elias Irwin with a vicious hit there.
Completed and decleated. That was Drew Longoria with the catch, and he paid for it. Got it up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7, but he paid for all 7 yards. Brings up a 4th and 2. 4th and 3, though, from the 20. Fake the handoff inside. Quarterback keeps and might have the first down. Pretty good effort there by Colin Shannon to try to pick up the first down. Going to be held just shy. 2-yard pickup. Waco High takes over with 10 minutes and 47 seconds left in the game, trailing 41-0. Get the ball at their own 18-yard line. R.J. Young has Bedford in the backfield with him, but he's going to throw in the flat. Completes it out to Marion DeGreat.
James Day in on the tackle, number 15.
DeGreat picks up 5 yards out to the 23. 2nd and 5. I believe that's DeGreat's first catch of the year, at least the first catch I can remember. Hand off to Bedford in the backfield. He's got some running room around the left side. Gets it close to the first down, but maybe a yard shy.
Jace Wilson knocking him down. 23.
3rd and 1 from the 32. I'm sorry, from the 27. Good look at Bedford and a good lead block there by Jonathan Jackson. Reggie Lewis on the pitch forward. Tries to bounce it outside. Will fight his way forward to the 30-yard line for the first down. That is a forward pass.
Yeah, nice piece of running there by Reggie. Adrian Bray, number 29, bringing him down, but it's a good first down there.
Pick up a 4 on the play, up to the 31-yard line. Three receivers to the right side, but rolling to his left. He'll throw in the flat, complete to Marcus Chandler. Chandler fighting his way into Panther territory up to the 49-yard line, and Midlothian's into the field.
Nice effort by Chandler after catching that ball, refusing to go down. Still has some fight in him.
Picked up 20 yards on the play and another first down. You get a good look at Chandler split the defenders and fight his way forward up to the 49. Same set with Chandler, the lone receiver, to the near side and trips to the right. Bedford takes the handoff going right, cuts it back inside. Gets down inside the 45 to the 42.
Slowed up by number 54, Colin Kobe.
Bedford will bring up a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Waco finally putting something together offensively, but I've got to believe that Midlothian has a lot of their defensive reserves on the field. Bedford once again takes the handoff, slides a would-be tackler around the edge and gets it up to the 33-yard line and a first down.
Nice piece of running. Adrian Bray, number 29, finally locking him up and bringing him down to the turf.
Pickup of 9 for Bedford.
Nice moving drive here for Waco High here late in the fourth quarter.
Got 3 first downs in this drive. I believe that's the first drive of the night in which they've been able to accumulate 3 first downs. Fake the handoff, starts to make the pass, but it's knocked down, and it is an incomplete pass. Midlothian going after it like they thought it was maybe a fumble, but it was a forward pass that was knocked down by a charging lineman. Second and 10 at the 33. Chandler goes in motion. They'll pitch it to Chandler. Chandler looks for the cutback slot and gets a block, but also gets a flag. Chandler takes it to the end zone for the touchdown on a nice cutback, but I'm afraid it's coming back for maybe a shot block and the line of scrimmage. That's actually a holding call. That was a nice cutback, though, by Chandler. They caught somebody in the interior line with a hold and negates the potential touchdown by the Lions.
Chandler for sure is a really good offensive weapon for them to use. He's fast, he's tall.
Takes it back to the 43-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 20.
But the penalties have been a big bugaboo on Waco High in their drives.
Certainly has. Absolute drive killers. 7:16 left to go in the game. Reggie Lewis has the pass in the flat. Able to get out of bounds with it at the 38-yard line.
Roman Parham knocking him out of bounds.
About 5 yards on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 15 from the 38.
Well, this is 2-down territory. They don't have to go for all of it in one shot.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you're not punting again on offense. You're
no, sir.
Doing everything you can to get your offense rolling. Young stands in the pocket and gets sacked.
Coming in on the rush hard was James Day, number 15.
They're going to mark him at the 45-yard line. That's a loss of 7 on the play. He's up 4th and 22. And in that situation, you do punt the football. Midlothian will send somebody back this time to return the punt.
Zachary Brown is deep for Midlothian.
Been one of their top receivers, especially in the first half. They'll get the punt away. Brown will take it at the 10 and make a fair catch there.
Got a flag here on the 45-yard line, but Jimmy and Moore, that was a nice spiral on that punt.
offense. Not enough men on the line of scrimmage. Add 5 to the end of the kick. First down.
So instead at the 10, they'll have it at the 15 with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the game. Midlothian cruising with a 41-0 lead.
29 yards on the punt.
You need to make sure that you've made your phone calls so that you have your ride here when the game ends. Administrator said that you need to have your ride here.
They had the ball for 4 minutes and 31 seconds on that drive, and a penalty, and then a quarterback got sacked and messed up that drive. Just got to get some more consistency in the offense.
Certainly do. Midlothian sends the second unit back out. Shannon, the quarterback, hands it off in the backfield. Nick King with the carry.
Dugust, nose guard in on the tackle for Waco High.
Giving 4 yards up to the 19. 2nd and 6. And the Panthers offensive coaches on the far sideline gonna let the play clock run down a little bit before they send in the play. Shannon hands it to King once again. He goes straight up the middle before he runs into LZ Amos.
That's 6'2", 215-pound senior. Stood him up.
Not before he got the first down. Out to the 26. Gain of 7. King with the football again, straight forward between the hash marks, up to about the 32.
Jamion Moore, number 19 on the tackle.
Actually, the 2nd down and 4 after that 6-yard pickup by King. King once again with the football. That one's pretty well stuffed up by Waco High. A gain of only 1, maybe 2 to the 34.
Alex Gonzalez wrapping him up from behind.
3rd and 2 from the 34. Clock rolling with 4:25 left to play. King takes it, falls forward for the couple of yards necessary. Gets it to the 37-yard line for another first down.
Gonzalez again on the tackle.
Panthers just doing what they can to eat clock. Keeping the ball pretty much between the hash marks. Just letting their offensive line get them a little bit of running room. On the option, Shannon tucks it and runs with it. Gets it to the 41. Gain of 4 on the play for Shannon.
Jamion Moore, number 19, with a good solid tackle there.
Now 3:30 left to play. Midlothian looking to start district play 2-0. King takes the football and takes it to the 45.
Gonzalez riding him down to the turf there. At least Waco High doesn't have to worry about Bryant Wesco anymore tonight. He's not on the field anymore.
3rd and 2 at the 44. Make it 3rd and 3. Come with the flanker reverse.
And Sean Neal was right there. It didn't fool him at all.
That's Vin Rabosi with the football. His first carry of the night for Rabosi. That's about the 7th different ball carrier that Midlothian has had tonight. Waco High jumps offside. Let's see if there was something on the offensive line that drew him off. Brad Strickland will tell us about it.
Offside. Defense. Break. 5 yards penalty. Result of penalty first down.
That moves it 5 yards forward to the 49. Gives them a first down. Flanker sweep this time for Jackson Pope. His first carry of the night.
Tyrone Sumter was in on the tackle, but he's hurt his arm. He's holding on to it immediately. Yeah, as soon as he had him, he was the first guy to make the tackle on him, and then all of a sudden he just let go of him.
Well, trainers from both teams out there to check on him. Now you see we got 2:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. It has been all Midlothian. They scored early and often. They took their first drive of the game. 71 yards and 8 plays. Scoring on a touchdown pass to Brown of 21 yards. Took a 7-0 lead with 9:11 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Mark, he is in a lot of pain here.
Okay.
It's his wrist.
Not good. Next time Midlothian got the ball, just took them one play. Of course, they only had to go 4 yards, and that was another pass to Brown to make it 14-0 with 7:35 left to go in the first quarter. They also got a short field on their third possession, going 16 yards in 2 plays, 43 seconds. Scoring on a 12-yard pass to Bryant Wesco, and it was pretty much nothing but Midlothian since. And they're doing what they can to run out the clock here in the fourth quarter and head back north with their victory. On the option, Shannon pitches it, tripping and falling is Rabosi. Gets no gain on the play. His second carry for no yards. It's up a 3rd and 7.
Benjamin Johnson's going to get some action at defensive nose tackle for Waco High. Number 50 just came in the game.
King takes the handoff. Takes it between the hash marks up to the 43-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards shy of the first down.
Number 88, Javon Bryant, wrapping him up, bringing him down to the turf.
Picked up 5 on the play. They're at the Waco 43. Clock will be under a minute when they snap the ball here. Just looking for the first down. King takes it, has the first down and more. Stays on his feet across the 30 down to the 29.
Isaiah Livingstone wrapping up the tackle.
King, he picks up 14 on the play. King, as a reserve, has 10 carries now for 23 yards. I'm sorry, wrong one. Make that 11 for 64 yards in a reserve role. Probably the last snap of the game here. Shannon on the option, decides to dial his own number, gets down to the 26-yard line for a 3-yard gain.
Bryant and Moore in on the tackle, 88 and number 19 for Waco High.
And that will be our final play of the game, as no one's going to use their timeout to stop the clock. And the Midlothian Panthers will go to 3-1 on the year, 2-0 in league play, while the Waco Lions fall to 1-3 and 0-2 in league action after the Midlothian Panthers walk away with a 41-0 win over the Waco Lions. We certainly thank you for joining us tonight for high school football in Central Texas. From our broadcast partner Hal Harris and our statistician Paul Comer. Good night from Waco ISD Stadium.